play on. Tapped away by Allen. The ball over the top. Here's Nicholson again. Woden with time. Then gets Rigoni off half-back. Demons through the middle of the ground is where they should go and do. Collins, he can run as well. He's got the loose man on, as we saw. And half-forward, streaming forward. Long kick. Ward! And the mark's been paid. Neitz has taken it. It's good running from Ward.
Yeah, great running there, Hutto, by Ward. Looks like he's playing on the wing at this stage. A couple of quick matchups here. Rigoni's got Ratton and Walsh has got Camperale.
So Neitz, very tight angle. You'd expect him perhaps to run around, or maybe just come in. And a little reverse kick. Can he get the Demons first? No, he goes with the Chris Grant left foot and gets the same result. It's a goal. So a pretty fair start from both sides.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Hutto. And great work here from the Melbourne offence. I've seen a bit of the D's over the last couple of weeks, and Matthew Collins has been a very important player on their half-back flank. I like this fella off a half-back flank, Daniel Ward too. Terrific kick here. David Neitz, big job here for Glenn Manton, certainly picking him up. I thought Manton may have had Schwarz, and I just may like Silvani to pick up David Neitz at full forward.
Be aware.
Well, White gives them the chance, but Porter fumbling. White, oh, it was almost a throw. Blues called for it, not called. On the lead, and in front Powell, and he also has been a goal kicker during the year.
This may stretch him, Malcolm. I heard you talk about his kicking before. At times it does let him down. I think he'll get the distance, but he's not a real accurate kick.
He gets all the height in his kicks, doesn't he?
He does.
Andrew Mackay coming from out the back pocket then too, so they're actually taking him back very deep.
No matter who's got him,
yeah.
They're always pushing him back. Leoncelli's been involved as well. Kick 23 for the year, Powell. That's a great looking kick.
He does it to you. They
24
do it.
now. Well called, Dougie. 3-2-20 to 2-2-14. And been feeling each other out. We've seen plenty of mistakes, but now we're well underway.
As I said, Hutto, this bloke is a thumping kick, particularly from outside 50. He's a great kick, Malcolm. But gee whiz, I've watched him over the last few weeks, and that is an area in his game where he has struggled, but that is a great mark. And you're right too, Blighty, about the fact Mackay has been dragged. They prefer him on a half-back flank and in the back pocket. No doubt about that.
He's front line and centre at the moment. Camperale couldn't hang on. Knocked down by Phoebe. Collins quickly away. Walsh, that's better. Kept their heads. McDonald, looping hand pass. Leoncelli feeds it back. Rigoni. Leoncelli needs a kick now. Not the best kick. It wanders up towards half forward. Farmer, awkward bounce. Ricocheted off Neitz, taken by Powell. Back towards Neitz. He soccers off the ground. Bruce gets it across to Gergich. Gergich swings it down towards full forward. And the Ox. Schwarz has taken the mark in the pocket. And he needs to be patient.
Gergich just came on the ground, straight off the boundary line and straight into the act.
Oh, brilliant.
Runs around, nimble as you like, a nimble Ox. He kicks the goal.
Well, it was almost against the flow of play, that goal. It been down the Carlton end, and I just felt they went wide to leading in the pocket for a long time, Carlton, and really didn't get any value. 2 or 3 kicks into the forward pocket. Eventually, it was a sensational piece of play all the way down. Carlton were super competitive with their body and tackling, and then it ended up with Schwarz, who does that every time he plays, and I can't believe that Stephen Silvani's fallen for it.
So 4-4 playing 3-4. Allen the tap. Again, it's a scrap and a fight. Powell quickly onto the boot. And very quickly through the middle. That's his second. So suddenly scores a level at the MCG. And the Demons, for all their nerves and for being under all that pressure, are back on level terms.
Well, I think we mentioned before that Melbourne ain't playing really great football, but gee, here we are, as you just said, they're back on level terms here. Stephen Prowell has been terrific since crossing the Western Bulldogs. He's had plenty of the football and under enormous pressure. Go to the boundary sort of type thing. Disguise it.
Across to Powell. Powell towards midfield. Nicely done. This is McDonald. Lays it off. Bursting up the ground is Walsh. Trying to draw a man. Comes wide to Gergich. Back over the shoulder. Well worked. Walsh from about 65 metres out down towards Bruce. Controls it with his feet. Gets it on the up to Schwarz. Open goal. Oh, that was clever. He's got 2.
What did you think of the Schwarz body language here? This bit.
Here we go, David Schwarz. He's clear, Malcolm.
That.
Well,
Do you want me to honestly tell you, do you?
Yep.
I don't mind, Mel. What's
Do
your
you?
opinion? Yeah, what's yours?
I reckon it sucks. I reckon you
Horizon?
flirt with your form and you flirt with the opposition. And I've seen many a game turn because of that.
So Uze, what a crucial kick for the Demons. No. Oh, maybe still a chance. That's unbelievable, isn't it? Walsh. Camporelli.
Oh, yeah. They're game turners, those things.
That's terrible, isn't it?
Oh.
That's his opponent too. Walsh got the job on Camporelli. Camporelli's had 12 touches, been pretty good.
Doesn't look too confident here. Peter Walsh looking for options as you would.
You got to kick on the left foot, wouldn't you? Boomerang.
Yep.
Well, that man, Hume, can't be 10 metres away. Doesn't matter.
Oh, he's done it. What a kick. What a kick from Peter Walsh. Oh, deafening sounds from this Melbourne crowd at the MCG. And boy, did they need that one.
Well, if we can get David Schwarz now for a while and think about this play, because that's just turned it again. I mean, you can't let that happen in a game of footy. It's almost as though everyone just turned off. And Camporelli, I mean, he's played very well, but that is a that is a mental letdown from everybody. And the Carlton team will pay for it.
Big team lift that one for Welsh. Hutto just marks in Melbourne's forward line. Carlton's defence has taken 17 marks. Melbourne's only 8. They're lacking a marking option down their forward line at this stage.
Schwarz. Farmer. Can he provide something? He goes for the little pass, and it was pretty good thinking. And they just need to go back and try and convert this opportunity, get some confidence back and get back into the game. Farmer must have been tempted here to go for a bit of a run and try and do something himself, so he did the right thing.
Yeah, he stepped right there. The chip kick was there. Savani nearly touched that one. Just got to kick a goal here.
Well, you'd almost say, even at this early stage, that this final is on the line for Melbourne with this kick from Anthony McDonald. Margin at 31, and it has been reduced significantly by that kick. Melbourne's 7th. And McDonald's first goal, 7-5, plays 10-12 at the MCG.
Yeah, Fraser Brown having a bit of a spell now. Freeborn back on the ground. This is the man that's got to get right in the action here, Jeff Farmer. Hasn't kicked a goal yet. He's a man who probably needs to kick 3 or 4 goals very, very quickly in his third term to get the D's firing up.
Ingerson. Uze, which way will he go this time? Closer to the boundary, yes, and he actually finds his man. So they're away. Leoncelli kicks it to half forward. Good pushing and good shoving. And Cameron Bruce has been excellent at just doing that. Schwarz might go to the square. No, he goes for the pass, and it's good to Green, and he's closer to goal this time. So he might be a better matchup for Manton as far as the Demons are concerned.
Been pretty good, Cameron Bruce on the half-forward flank. He's got to be that marking option now, particularly with David Neitz off the ground. Here we see Schwarz. He's a good hard leader, this young fella, Brad Green. Good pair of hands. And as we said before, Hutto, he's normally a very good kick for goal.
He's got a bit of the Matthew Lloyd's about him, hasn't he, really?
Yeah, he has. Yeah. Same number 18.
Fair rep for Brad Green.
He's got red in his jumper.
And he's got about 75 goals to go. And they all help.
Well, it virtually brings it back to square for this quarter, bar the points. 2 goals 5 Carlton have kicked compared to 2 goals 1. So those misses really have let Melbourne hang around with a sniff. And Schwarz getting a couple of kicks and a handball and a kick then really does make a difference. Farmer's got a kick, and now the youngsters come on and kick a goal. So key forwards getting a few touches.
McDonald thinks about it, comes out wide. Phoebe meters in the clear, can take it and go. Steve Phoebe's away then, running down towards half forward. They need some marking forwards. Green has been the best of them. And he's marked it again. Well, he's been really the only forward for them that's Taking a mark overhead. Bruce on the lead, Green in the air. Two of their rookies have been their best forwards today so far.
Exciting young talent, Melanie.
Well, he is. He's just got that ranginess about him, hasn't he? I mean, Beaumont's not overly tall, but he's not small either. But he's just got that extra few centimetres.
Does he remind you of anyone?
He's a left footer.
Yeah.
Here's Green from 20 metres out. No, just the way he moves. A long way to go yet. Melbourne need this goal, and he obliges. Great start for the Demons.
And they won the ball in the centre of the ground through carelessness as he watched Phoebe set up this kick, and really was just a kick in hope for one of the tools, and that's what it was. Need to win the ball out the centre.
Yeah, he's kicked 2 goals now, Brad Green, and seems very dangerous down their forward line.
Bruce this time couldn't take it. Farmer, can he give them something? He's got about a metre of space to work in. Phoebe just got the ball where he needed to, and again, it's Green. This time, though, the angle is very, very tight.
Have a shot, son.
A bit of pressure.
Oh, it's Beaumont then. Why actually didn't he chase him when he started the lead? Just a switch off.
Yeah, just stop.
He looks for instructions and is told by his experienced captain and vice-captain, have a shot.
It's an easy game if you're forward. No one actually puts any pressure on him when the ball comes in.
He stands with the margin at 15. And now it's reduced. What a kick from the young Brad Green. Oh, it's easy being Green.
Well, for a left footer, it'd be fair to say he's on the wrong side. I think he'd prefer to be on the other side of the ground. This is the man I mentioned a bit earlier. He has to lift his work rate and get himself into the game. Great spot there by Stephen Phoebe. He's had a couple of very important touches of a half-back flank. Brad Green now has kicked 3 goals.
Goes high, looking for Whitnell. Ingerson right there with him. Made the spoil. He's done a great job. Johnson can take it away. He's done a good job since he's come on. Powell, a wobbly one, a tough one to mark. Great defensive work by Manton. Allen, a handball. Watch out, he just got the handball away. It was great. McKay, well wrapped up. The pressure's starting to show. Bruce, can he kick a goal? He went quickly and kicks the goal. They're in it now. Oh, they are in it now. 4 points the difference at the MCG. What a blistering start to this quarter.
I was just about to have a go at young Johnston for giving the handball across to Powell, because Johnson is that kicker and probably better skilled in that area than Powell. But McKay, they're under enormous pressure. The screw kick.
Well, I make a comment. Matthew Allen jumping in the middle has been very average. I mean, I don't know why they just don't put quarterback on.
Had to be one way or the other. The ball in the square and in the danger area.
Oh, Uze
has scored. They are in front. They are in front. They've come from nowhere, and Melbourne are in front.
As we watch this again, Schwarz does well with a fist, and then just a soccer off the ground for Nuze. You'll see the boot come in. It's actually got him down below the shin almost. And it's not over.
4 goals in the final term. Melbourne have got the lot. White goes up, fisting down towards half forward. Silvani leads back in the race. Kept his head. Mansfield didn't. Smothered. Ricochets towards Bruce. Silvani again. Comes out to Bruce. He's over the ball. Green surrounded. Very slick. Mansfield kicks into a teammate this time. It comes back to Green. He snaps it. He's 4th. But I think he's got it. 4 since half time.
Well, we've all seen games change. But when you get a very experienced player like that, get his kick smothered late in the game twice, you will certainly pay the penalty.
Just reckon, Malcolm, maybe that lack of awareness around you. I mean, once again, there, Michael Mansfield. For a veteran, it'll be better than that.
The rucks go at it. Allen and White, still plenty of time. Forcing a passage, Uze inside the centre square, kicks down towards full forward, going back is Neitz, getting a fist on it, down there was Manton, in from the side, Mansfield, loose ball in the pocket, Leoncelli, snaps a goal, Melbourne back in front.
Well, the script continues.
This is why, Malcolm, this is the best game in the world, football. It is just a ripper. Have a look at this.
Well, we were talking
Goal.
off air at three-quarter time that it had been a pretty ordinary game, a game of mistakes. And yet this last quarter has been amazing.
1:37 remaining. Both coaches riding it out now. So much on the line. Schwarz and Allen.
Carlton to win it, Dennis. I'll have to switch play.
Knocked out of there by Leoncelli across the goal face. Bruce, an unlikely hero, the rookie. The rookie. Melbourne by 9 points. A pair of unlikely heroes embrace. Green and Bruce. They've made their mark on the season. They've made their mark on their second qualifying final.
Well, he just proves, Malcolm, you're never out of the game. I thought Carlton, there were stages where Carlton were just going to win the game and win the game fairly easy. I think I mentioned they've missed some easy shots for goal. They kicked 12 goals, 15. Melbourne, 15 goals, 6. That's the difference. The kicking goals let them down, Melbourne.
Yeah. A sweep. More to follow. Watch this space. Schwarz, clean possession, dying seconds. Feeds it in, looking for Woden. Thumped out of there by Fletcher. Spills across the back to Manton. Wait for the siren. The ball on the outer side. Great come from behind victory, Melbourne. D is for delighted. They were down by over 30 points, and they have prevailed. So many young faces in there, and so many young players important in the scheme of things today. They chiseled out the result. Bruce's late goal. Green after half-time, superb on the forward line. And Carlton are left to wonder. So often they had this game under control. They didn't take their chances. Melbourne did, and Melbourne advanced to the preliminary final.
I think Dipper's down in the middle of all that.
I certainly am there, Hutto. David Schwarz, well, you're 30 points down throughout that game, and you've come up and won an absolute ripper.
Most amazing feeling. Truly, Brad Green, sensational. The boys are just stuck to the game plan. We knew we had good legs and run over them, so they're a bloody good side, Carlton.
You reckon that Melbourne throughout the season have been underrated, but look, you're one game away from playing off.
It's a dream. It's a dead-set dream, Dipper.
Good on you, mate. Thanks, man. The boys want you.
Good work, Dipper.
Well, he played a great last quarter, Schwarz.
Oh, he did. Well, where did he?
Just going to make the point. So many heroes, and the officials now waiting to greet their players as they leave the MCG. At times today it looks so bleak, but finally they kept on coming, and they get their just desserts. Dipper moving into position.
Yep, I got the president here, Joe. Well, what a magnificent game by your boys today.
Unbelievable last quarter, just exhilarating. Didn't believe they'd come back in that last quarter. Something absolutely fantastic.
He went for a young side at the start of the season, and the young boys have come through.
Brad Green was unbelievable.
Yeah, terrific. And what about Schwarz here?
Everything, the whole team, fantastic. Unbelievable win.
In other words, you can't believe you've won.
That's it.
Good on you, Joe.
Go D's!
Go D's!
It's unbelievable, and the Demons are mining for a premiership. Lee Matthews, for most of the day, I'm sure, thinking it was Melbourne that Brisbane would play. But suddenly, in the last 30 minutes, it changed dramatically. The margin at three-quarter time was 21 points Carlton's way. And the fans and the players delirious. Outstanding final, not so much for the standard of play, but simply because of the nature of the game, the competitiveness. Jim Steins, a former champion.
Dennis, there's a famous piece of footage of Neil Danaher going in after they beat the Adelaide Crows in 1998, where he talked and waxed lyrical about the team and what was about to happen. I wonder if Neil have learned from that what happens next.
Just keep the lid on things.
Yeah.
Melbourne finished third in the qualifying rounds, their highest finish since their last premiership year, 1964. Ron Barassi's last season before he joined Carlton as captain coach. It's a grand old flag, and this will be sung with some passion. Don't worry about that. Slow start, but just like the game itself, the Demons found his second wind, and they finished big with a grand old flag.